Hey everyone, what is going on? My name's Archer Live, and in today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys on the current situation of Starbreeze Studios, following on from last week's video where I talked about their filing for reconstruction, their current financial crisis and all the issues that have caused it, and the effects that would follow on and ensue from it. Now, there has been some information that has been updated regarding the situation from the company themselves. They put up a brand new blog post talking about what they're going to do going forward, a few of their plans, and also showing some details on dates when we'll find out more about these plans. So, we're going to get into this post, give it a read, see what it means, break it down a little bit, and then as always, your comments and your thoughts on what I say are very much appreciated down below. So once you've heard and you've got your opinions on what's going on, please feel free to pass them down below. However, just before we get into this, there is something I do want to talk about very quickly that I should have discussed last week, so I can only apologise for not doing so. But if you are a big fan, or at least a moderate fan, of my Payday 2 How I Met Your Heister intro that you've been seeing on my videos for the last month or two now, and you would like it to be your own intro for when you boot up Payday 2, well, there's now a mod on Steam that allows you to do that. Big shout out to Shinrax2 for crafting this mod, for getting in touch with me and working it through with me and getting it made. I honestly can't thank you enough for reaching out and doing it. If you would like your intro, there is a link in the description to have my How I Met Your Heister intro for your game for Payday 2 on PC. I wish it was available on console, but it just isn't how it works. We just can't get mods on console, and I doubt we ever will, so it does suck. But if you are on PC and you'd be interested in having it, as I said, link in the description, get clicking, get downloading, and I hope that you enjoy it. Other than that, let's get into the video. Now, as a very quick recap for those of you who weren't here last week, or also those of you who were and would like a refresher, Starbreeze Studios recently filed for reconstruction at the beginning of December. Now, reconstruction is a term used when you aren't quite bankrupt, but you have a bit of money left over and you want to be careful with how you spend it. So you take a step back as a company figuratively, you freeze all your assets, stop putting money out to different things, and just analyze what is the best thing to do with the money you have to try and get more back and start going back into profit again. So Starbreeze filed for this at the start of December. They froze everything they were doing. They stopped their development on Payday 3, on DLC for Payday 2 on consoles, all of the stuff like that. They basically gave everything a massive pause, and now they're trying to work out what to do next. Well, this week they put out a brand new post on their website, as I said a couple of minutes ago, and it's basically going into a bit more detail about what is next for the company and what their plans are about revealing certain dates of information and roadmaps going forward. So, without further ado, we're going to get in, read this blog post, and then after that talk about what it means, give it a bit of a breakdown, and see what you guys think after that. So the post was made on December 12, 2018 in their headquarters in Stockholm, Sweden, reading, Starbreeze AB has decided to focus on the group's core business, internal game development and publishing. The decision entails that operational and financial resources will be focused to these areas. The group's financial and operational resources will be focused to the core business and the platform for the group's future operations. For the part that does not belong to the core business, the company will immediately initiate a process to find collaborations with external parties to secure that these operations develop in a positive way. More detailed information on the operational changes in Starbreeze will be provided before year end, and Starbreeze assesses that the operational changes themselves will be concluded at the half year 2019. We're now focusing on the business towards a portfolio consisting of a mix of internally developed games and publishing titles. We are humble for the task at hand, but our aim to build a qualitative company in the entertainment industry still stands, and the existing portfolio provides a good platform for our first-class teams, says Mikael Nurmark, the acting CEO, after Bo has stepped down in the recent weeks. Our shift to core enables a larger focus for our internal talents and teams, whilst improving internal organisational and development processes. Innovation and quality, and further on to deliver the best experiences for our players, will be our main goal in this process, said Stefan de Croix, who is the Chief Development Officer. The company will initiate work to find financial partners to finance the whole or parts of the company's future operations. So what does this mean for Starbreeze Studios and its subsidiaries such as Overkill Team? Well, it basically means that instead of focusing their assets on other things such as Star VR, which was a virtual reality program that apparently a great deal of money from Starbreeze was put into for very little to no payback, it was only pleasing the investors and not consumers, so they're basically going to take a step back with things like that and focus on getting games out the door, be it ones that their own development teams have made, or just games that other people have made that they are going to publish. The difference being games such as Dead by Daylight were published by Starbreeze, whereas games such as Payday 2 and Overkill's The Walking Dead were developed by teams that are part of Starbreeze, who are Overkill or Lion Game Lion for Raid World War II, and so on and so forth. This means that focusing on the key games and focusing on what is going to make the company the most money is going to be their priority, which I imagine is what a lot of people expected to be their main focus if they were going to get out of reconstruction. And from the way it's been worded, they are more than likely going to be out of it absolutely fine, and hopefully finding some more business to get going forward. It sounds as though they do need some investment, and obviously from what we've heard, they don't have a great deal of money, so you would expect that, but I would say that Payday 3 is probably going to be their main focus, not just because of what I said last week, but also because I just strongly believe that'll be the one that makes the most money, and I don't think they're stupid at Starbreeze. I think they know really well that that's going to be the game they need to push out. They already said at the start of 2018 they were going to accelerate the development plan, so while they've paused it for the time being, I imagine whenever they give us more of an idea of what's going on, we'll know for sure what's going to be their main priorities. And judging from this article, it sounds as though we'll have a better idea of their roadmap before New Year, so when we find that out, I'll make a video on it, let you guys know about it, but I purely predict that it's going to be a focus on Payday 3, maybe some updates for Overkill's The Walking Dead, and hopefully porting the final bits of console stuff over onto Payday 2 on Xbox One and PS4, and hopefully Switch, but people keep asking me, and I still don't know what's going on. There literally has been nothing to share, so when there's news, if there is any for Switch, I'll let you guys know, but either way, any console update would be good, not just for the platform that I play on, but any in general, but we'll just honestly have to see. I really don't know, and I can't say anything more in case I'm wrong. And then once we've got the information at the end of the new year for the roadmap, it sounds as though most of these changes, if not all of them, will be in place by around about June or July in 2019. Now, does this mean that everything is going to be paused until that point? It could do. I honestly don't know what their plan is. Until we see the roadmap, I can't be sure. But it could be that they don't carry on developing things for consoles on Payday 2 or for Payday 3 or anything that's going on that front. They may not carry on for another few months and, you know, get back to where they were. So, in terms of console updates, I don't know. I think we'll get more updates because it sounds like they're focusing on the games and it would make sense for them to support Payday 2 as much as they can, at least for all platforms. So, we'll see on that front, but I think we'll get some news. It just might not be very soon. So, stay tuned. When there's something to share, you know I will share it as soon as I hear about it. So other than that, thank you all very much for watching this video. I understand it's probably a bit shorter than normal, so I apologize for that, but there's literally no need to drag it out if there isn't anything to talk about. So if you have enjoyed this video, please, as always, do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. It's always very much appreciated. Thank you all very much for 5,500 subscribers. We recently reached it this week, and I did try and do a live stream last night to celebrate, and it collapsed and crashed repeatedly, so I ended up doing an in real life like face cam live stream, which I've now decided from input from you guys I'm going to keep up for the next few weeks because I don't really know what's going on with my capture card. I know that it's pretty much completely broken now, so what I'm going to do about that, I don't know. I'll try and work out replacing it and new setups and all that. But as always, thank you all very much for checking out this channel. It's very much appreciated, and having a look at today's video. If you are interested, I will see you all next week for a brand new video, same time next Friday. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Like and subscribe if you're new. And guys, take it easy, and I'll see you all soon.